Hajimash Tenshi. Sorry for the hold up. Time to get things started here and do some Dankike. Kirby is done at... Okay. I didn't think this would be a problem. That's amusing. Okay. 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 We'll restart the system. And in that case, at least the Elgato is working. At least I resolved the issue with... Goodness. Resolved the issue with the screen. Hello. You didn't miss anything because the console had to update. Also, let me see something. Oh well. So, time for more of this. It's just resort layer. Resort layer is here. Honestly, I decreased the size of the capture and you know, this is actually good. Maybe I'll adjust it a bit more on my own time, but we're at sublayer 800, which is pleasant. Okay. Can start off with our Banana. Oh yeah, drove off Voidcon. He was driving. Yeah, that's right, that's a 5. The last time we got one of those was Pika Bruiser, that's right. So, okay. If you fall asleep, feel free. I won't kill you for it. Kill you for other reasons. Okay. Calling armor maybe. Fast charge, maybe. Zebra ain't that good. Yeah, we could go for the spin shot because it's something brand new. Okay. This is something special. That hurl's cool. Let's just take that. Why not? There wasn't really anything else in mind. What? Can we pick up this watermelon? Let me see. Oh, it ended up breaking. Main thing is, there's just one, aside from this big cave, there's not much. Amen. Religious Bala. Okay. Let me see. Oh, okay, there's just gold at the top here. Okay. So there's some fractones here. Let me see. The word of an island unknown, we feel it in our tones. Radioactive. Oh, so there's something underneath. I wonder how it'd get there. Because I do have the chunk surf on water ability. And okay, well there's a fossil right here. Is it all leaves? I think it's all leaves. There. 41 on the layer. Yeah, just leaves. Okay. Each shoots and leaves. Come on. Leaf alt color. What was the first? That was Canyon, right? A single leaf can tell us a lot about its environment long ago. However, they often decay too quickly to become fossils. That's it. Come on. So, pick this rock up. Well, actually, no. Never mind. And surf on water. The water, I don't believe is going to break through it, because it's not exactly solid. It seems to be degrading a little, you know, water arrangement. We need lights. We could always just use we could always just use Bananza transformations to break through, but this is just gold. I suppose I do just have to use a Bananza. That's kind of sad. Because when I can avoid it, I prefer to avoid it. Come on. That was it, right? Been a while. An alt color leaf. So the only thing to do here is just gonna be to... Okay, well, whatever. Break this down here. Never mind. Okay. Come on. There we are, on the concrete. And that kind of works. I should have just used the explosive punch. Yeah, okay, come on. I didn't want to break the fractal. This is silly. It really has been some time since I played this. Well, we can just break this out and... Come on. What if I ran out? Maybe I'll run it. Okay, we barely got it just in time. I feel clumsy today. Let's get rid of that. Only so little back. Oh, the gold was there for the transformation. Tone. We feel the light, so warm, so bright. Please have this banana make warm you from the inside out. Thanks. That's bloomed in the resort layer. That's cool. And we sing a song as sunbeams are happy petals blooming. Let's take this out and just get the gold here. So that's just real. Bananza worked pretty darn well. This was all that island is for then. And clearly the giant watermelon and finding a way to get up top. While we dive right through. That's the way to get down to the next level. As of right now, we're just chilling here. Let me see some things. It's over here. It's gonna be something over there then. We just pick up a concrete chunk, surf on that. That should be good. Bits of it are falling off, but of course this is gonna have a bit more durability and oh, little eel. Hello. What are you up to? Punch. You're digging. Follow to another banana. Oh, a big area with fossils, it seems. Something underground. Just digging. Big circle around here. Holy excavation. Okay, so there's a banana there, or there were some fossils over there. Wonder how we meant to find that, but alright. Thank you, eel. Kept going. Okay. Well, that's buried in the beach. That's not going to be enough for everything other than health, which of course I don't go for, because it's more fun this way. And eel's here. Can we punch you? Yeah, just good appetite. Drop some golden leaves. You know, maybe that might have been a little mean considering it was helping us, but oh well. Yeah, so just underneath here. Let's clear this out. Okay. Underneath like that. Swing, swing. Couple more leaves. Very nice. Punch up. How then? This banana over there. Got that island and a big cubic strawberry. So what's this fractum doing? Oh, those stems. Do we ground pound those in? Interesting. Yeah, obviously. I see. Dive punch. Greetings, visitors. You've arrived at the restful and relaxing resort lair. Big watermelon. Giant fruit is our local specialty, as you can see. Local specialty. I'll stop talking. But we must warn you. Oh, and you can see some of the clouds are banana-shaped. The one right to the right of the watermelon. But we must warn you, although this paradise is usually quite peaceful, an enormous crockway dirt pile flew through here not long ago, and things haven't been as laid back ever since. See those shark monsters over there and drop them off, and then just left. Oh, it's a paper pile driver. So if your itinerary includes the tropical retreat up ahead, please enjoy, but be careful. I hit the space bar, that was annoying. And that's what makes it... Oh, I can't actually change the stupid bar. That's unpleasant. Okay. Something was... Okay. Okay. That fixed it. Okay. Not exactly, but yeah, if the spacebar gets touched, the screen shrinks. But, be careful. There we go. And what are you saying? Tropical retreat. Let's punch this in. Stop punching, I knew that. The crates beneath. Hello, how are you doing? Oh, what did you just drop? What is this? Liftoff Ore. And what does that do when we touch it? Can we punch on you? Oh, it sends them... creates a trail out of something here. Hello. It's playing some monkey game. Went down the wrong pipe. If I do comedy, it would probably be... Oh, and it becomes rainbow-shaped. It goes in arc. Probably be... Sit-down comedy, because I'm tired. Okay, punch. That was a cool way to get there. Okay, and you left a gold trail. Interesting. Should pick up some souvenirs. Yeah, I did. Maybe almost. Oh, so one sends in the other. And they go in an arc and they usually would go behind until they hit something. Ouch! That was unpleasant. Even a roll will kill them, but as you can see, they spawn pretty much infinitely in order to use them for trails. Huh, interesting. Yeah, I'm weak to water. Water is my weakness. Oh, and there was an apple here. That was important. Okay. There's another. I wonder if you can be killed from max, or if you will always live at sort of your last heart, maybe? Do you know how to surf yet on water? I picked up that skill. If we crack you, will you turn back to a normal shape? No, you turn back into that shape. I do know how to surf. Which is just turf surfing on... No, I stopped playing because I just didn't have time for this game anymore. It's a pretty darn long game. There were other games I was playing at the time, and they took priority. Let me see. Strawberry. This makes it all explode. I said, oh, there was just a banana right here. Cool. Strawberry and banana. It's a pretty classic combination. Let me see. Send us up there. Go down here, and I should be... wasn't using sonar that much. Should be. Again, that's pretty... see that down here. If you rose this up, would you multiply the gold? You would! Oh, that's fun. Disc. Okay. That's a random drop. Pull up this turnip. I can see there's a fossil underneath. A lot of people believe there was a cut aquatic Bananza transformation. Leaf alt color. How have you been? Anything you've been thinking about or excited for lately? Let me see this. The enemy respawns. Oh, it went over there. Oh. Ostrich Bananza. There's some gold down there, and clearly, pure gold. It's not quite working there. Ah, that's fine. Anything in particular planned, or anything big? That was just gold, it seems. There's a rock over here. Can I pick this up? Yeah, I can. What if I toss it at this gold? It won't quite work. And what if I could try dropping an egg bomb to get that? But really, that's silly. Come on. Bomb. And... oh, it just doesn't work in water at all. So the only way to get that gold was to use that one guy. Okay, whatever. Punch. Not punch. Use some of their trails. Oh, interesting. Are they resistant to non-magic damage? I don't know as much about them as I should, probably. Okay, and one of the fossils was just right there. Okay. Some gold under that, which I didn't quite think to check. So under a rock. Okay. Let's sonar around a little bit. Interesting. Appears like we've cleared out this initial area. That's fine. Okay. So, are you gonna have it stay in the air a bunch of the time and use its flight abilities? That reminds me of dragons in Souls games, or at least dragons in Elden Ring, oftentimes, you know, moving around a lot, using breath attacks from the air. I know I've seen people say that if you really want to run a dragon being mean in a D&D game, you have it basically never go on ground. Well, it doesn't have a breath attack, so, but still, you want to use aerial superiority. It's a lot more strawberry than I expected. Okay. Down here, or where'd this go? Up to there. So do I have one hit the other, or one idea? Oh, if you pick a chunk up, It makes you float. Oh, that's crazy. Ah, that's what it means by liftoff ore. Okay, so it's gonna try to flee and they might give chase. That's cool. I was not even considering that at the cannon crossroads, because I was just gonna try to toss a chunk to activate the rope ladder. Yeah, exactly. It's very rarely do people actually have enemies and monsters run away, which is a big part of making interesting encounters, making them something more than just video game enemies. Okay, hopped out to try to sonar. There was nothing there. Huh. If we blew that out. Probably gonna take me to that island, would it? No, maybe not. Let me see. Just down here. Another cannon back up top. Where's that gonna send me? To that? Oh, it does just go to that island, so I didn't have to use the liftoff ore for that. But this is sort of a shortcut way, it seems. Okay, interesting. Yeah. Well, it's more that most people running or playing D&D are going to approach it with a video game mindset. Let's make our... It's comprised slow 100 gold, the rock on. That's fun, and it's... Ah! You got a little bower. That's cute. Fruit Bowl Archipelago getaway. And that set us up a good deal higher than I expected. What is this? Oh, really? Oh, okay. We punch through the juice, and oh, we pick it up. It'll pull us up and through the juice. That's cute. So that's how that's meant to work. Can we dive punch down here? Yeah, cool. No more strawberry. There's some swap ore. Okay. Shifty stone, that's what it's called. It's been a while. So we... Oh, the best way across is going to be to... Water surf. That's how we're supposed to handle that. Okay. That's fun. Oh, and whom? We only need to do 3 out of 4. Okay. It's another banana. The gold is gone. That's unfortunate. Can we break this? Yep. Yep. I remembered as much. Shifty smash, seaside smashing. Thank you. Anything from sonar? There are some fossils, but they're externally visible anyway. Okay. Another alt color reef. Cool. Cool. Something else. It's reef over there. Gold, gold. Another tiny watermelon. Ah, it's just under the sand. There we are. And pick up this watermelon. No, that broke it. Let's move you over that way. Oh, well, who was it? It seems as if you're reluctant to say. Hello from constructing filming, make or break, whatever it takes. And these ruins are blocked up. It shouldn't get in there right. Just need to cover the material cost. That'll be 600 gold. Oh, rock on. Oh, you know, HSR Fiorina, right. Construction complete. So it's going to be a banana. Battle face on. We're going to battle a face. 3DS game Face Raiders. Mole-avoid. Oh, flying mole? Oh, or elevating mole? Let me see. Cool. Oh, you can dive punch. That works. Or, not quite. Dive punch works. Did that? One left. Okay, cool. That's simple. Thank you. Okay, okay. Well, you got lucky. Baited to a bruising. Interesting. Okay. Oh, as in mole-avoid, as in sort of mole, elevate, and also malevolent. That's a good pun. Okay. And did you get it, or did you end up being brutalized? It's down here. Probably just gold. Yeah, just gold. Okay, okay. Okay, so you get fewer characters, but you try to make them individually stronger. Okay, understandable. That's how most people play those games. Most people are not collectors like me. Let me me see. What's our sleep dog gonna be for this? That is... Oh! It's awful the worst. You got both. Listen up, DK. We've been tricked to chase into the planet core. Oh, no. She's not that smart. That fruit outside looks sweet and tasty, but it's not. I don't know if it's sitting and see what I want, but I took a bite and so something got tears in my eyes. Salty fruit is not necessarily bad. Well, the other fruit down here has been yummy, just like you'd expect it to be. So, good luck and then arguable good luck. Well, the real trick is chasing Void Kong to the planet core, which is going to give them what they want, which is pulling at the planet core. As in... refined? That's what it would be, right? In the end, in these games, signatures are specific enough that there's rarely a real advantage in keeping multiple copies of a signature. We heard the tales where legend speaks of the banana that roams the seas. That's over there. Just over that way. All we gotta do is just go the distance. Go get it. We'd like to look for the seafaring banana, but less than a sea salty drink, we'd only sink. Should go back and talk to Fractal after we pick it up. See if they have anything to say. And yeah, I refine my 5-star weapons. But that's also just me being me. Yeah, exactly. You know, rarely do signatures work all that well with characters other than the character they're intended for. That's the power of Goshislav. Okay, got that. Oh, Fractone, right, because it's hide and seek. That's what was going on with that. Okay. Because of the path base, or... So before we even started it... Is this it? Okay. So that's actually rare. I mean, to be fair, there aren't really reactions in the game, so... I can see that more. Hello, hide and seek Fractone. Where did we go? Do you know? Got one already. 4 of us are hiding nearby, so you can find all of us. Give it a try. A number of them have got to be inside the strawberries. Okay, and that switch can't be dug up. And yep, one's right there. How you found us? There we are. How many of them are going to be in this strawberry? That one's just a fossil. Okay. And down here, another. Oh, it's Liftoff Ore. What's above? Oh, so it's gonna be on top of that starfish, presumably. Okay, so there's one up there and also some gold. That's fun. Boom. And a treasure chest, because we have high spawn rate. It's over there by the resort. Okay. Maybe I should go there. That's okay. Oh, okay. HSR Furina being an attack scaler just feels wrong to me. Let me see. And so we already broke through, so they are hollow on the inside. I suppose that makes her more of a Shenhe, maybe. It's one of them broken, so we have to... Power of Dive Punch. Okay, cool. So where's the last one? Where are you gonna be? Something down here. Can't get in that water. Again, I really do wonder about whether there would have been a... Oh, we're probably just gonna drain the water level a bit. Probably. Okay. And that's all. Cool. Yeah, but that sounds more Shenhe than Furina. How you found this? Interesting thing that I've seen is how a lot of things are based on certain stat thresholds, not just certain bonus per amount of stat, but you have to have a certain amount of stat. The only thing that's really like that in the other game is New. You need at least 40k HP to start getting the wound damage bonus. Oh, hide and seek, you got another staple. We're at 2, we're gonna keep waiting. Okay. Looks like you ate your fill. Well, go around and wait till they actually let us up top, but it's probably gonna lower the water level. Oh no, we used the malevolent to raise the liftoff ore. Okay, I see. It isn't actually good for Bennett. It gives him 13 attack. It doesn't actually make any meaningful difference. People thought it might be good for Bennett, but the only thing it actually makes a difference for is Hyper Bloom build characters, and Hyper Bloom isn't even really good anymore. So it's very, very overstated. It's interesting, but it's just like grailing in FGO. You do it for characters you like to, you know, to show your love for a character. It's not the kind of thing you can really meaningfully do for meta. But it does give a meaningful bonus to... Oh, goodness. Transformative reactions. It's just that transformative reactions aren't all that good. Oh, it's a pair. Smash a bunch of that in one go just because the pair was that big. Okay. Really, it's mostly going to be for HP, defense, scalers. Ice Herb Switcheroo. It's the third one. It's not that good. It's meant to be for fun. It's not the kind of thing you really miss out on if you can't use it. Some shaved ice would be nice. All I have to do is guide the ice to the square bowl, and ooh, Switcheroo will help you get the job done too. Just as the gimmick in the divide. Okay. The bowl. So we have to use the goo to make a ramp. Okay. We're using a wall. Come on. Let's take it all, because if it wasn't all the way down, it would just fall through. That's right. Come on. Create a ramp, and up top, we gotta clear this out a bit. That's gonna be fine, probably. But there are always hidden ones, and is it behind the machine? Can't seem to get behind the machine. So what is going to be the trick to this? Well, let's pull and let the ice go. Ice machine, that's one of them. Some of them are starting to fall, so let's send a bit more over. That's gonna be good. But yeah, we got the first banana, but there are at least 2 more. Oh, it's probably gonna be something about getting rid of the goo. Oh no, it's... Oh, it opened the way to a second stage portion. Really, the ice is squared away, because the bucket is square. Ha. Shaved ice for me. If I were to punch through, it's probably going to just be under some of that goo. Okay, cool. We want some too. Let's check. If I were to pick this up. No, you can't pick it up. I think. That's... Oh, it's a set angle level, and you can't actually do a free aim with a chunk. We want some too. This is gonna be trickier. And oh, it's just a third. Is it? No, there's a cannon there. Okay, the camera angle's different, so it's gonna be something tricky. Let me see. Underneath. What if we try to go past this ice machine? No, it doesn't seem like it either. Climb up it, but again, nothing. So, I want to carve out a upper ramp, just like so. Done a little more though. Okay, I carved out the wrong side. It was a very busy day at work today. Okay. And then, oh, that's the trick, and then we just do a strip so that we can realign. Aha, just like so. And then we drop it off the cliff. Yep, that's a secret, because exactly one is aligned with the other. In what sense is the scaling different? In a way that would make a difference there. But again, some of it's a bit too far. Let's do it as so, and that's gonna work better. Physics. Now this is a game where you can use physics. It's interesting how you can see it's got a leaf texture, not an ice texture. Shaved ice artisan, and there's a third one, and the question is where? it isn't here, it's, well, if we break through, and yep, there's a third one. A third helping couldn't hurt. It could hurt my brain. Okay. Okay. It's connected to this side. Let's run it as so. Hello, how are you doing? Okay, the base stats just go up more strongly. Okay. How are you doing? To be fair, the game is also balanced around level 80 being max, so it's probably part of it, I would imagine. And then we just send it back the other way, but we gotta keep some down here. That's what's funky. Oh, well, good morning to you. This, we should make this steeper, otherwise it won't go down properly. This should no. We need to be very strict about it. But this should hopefully work. Not as elegant as I might like, but it should work. Our third banana, it's not really much of a secret. It's just a third challenge in the area. Okay, cool. And it... Oh, it's bumping off onto the lip. That's unpleasant. Okay, so we gotta punch a little over here. That's... And now that's too flat. But it'll bunch up, and again... Oh, there was... I did not notice this portion that way, but... I'm gonna build up here. So the ice itself is filling in the crack, because it's using something akin to real-world physics. Of course, if I used a more elegant design, it wouldn't take as long, but... To what extent do I really care? Not that much. As long as I get the banana, it's fine. I can just run my beautiful, flat my beautiful lips. Just one measly ice cube at a time. Yeah, it's a different kind of game. And, oh, it's taking so long. The ice cubes are just dissipating. That's sad. Especially since it's got more characters too. Well, they are adding another hard mode in Imaginary Theater in the other game, and also putting more focus on local legends. So I think that's what they're doing on their end, and that alone made a big difference. Less flat, because, you know, when it gets flat, that's when it stops rolling, and that's our third and final banana. We did everything. Great. Okay. You're an Ice Wrangler. I am just happy to be out of here. Shaved Ice Master. Also, Silk Song is tomorrow and I still haven't bought it, but I think I'm actually gonna get it on Switch. Switch 2, that is. As apparently it makes good use of the HD Rumble, and on top of that, apparently also, just... It means that the PC is not gonna have to handle the game. Yeah, well, it's different, because it's more about turn-based strategy than it is about reaction time. There isn't an aspect of that. There are these underwater ruins. So it's definitely going to be draining, isn't it? We only just noticed there are small ruins at the bottom of the ocean here. Read more, even we do not know who made them, nor for what purpose. But there's a sense of adventure and mysteries with no explanation. We'll just see that these ruins were made by our ancestors and take no further questions. And... let me see. And there was one just in the sand. Oh, it was in a little hollow of its own. So that's how we would find it. How we have to find. Oh, we got some more turnips. Yeah, but that's more along the lines of the game being more heavy in terms of power creep. If you're really running endgame, you still have to strategize, or at least whale. It is the most gambling-oriented of those games, frankly. I don't think people really dispute that. Especially since it has the most characters. People ask why HSR doesn't have birthdays, and they'll give all sorts of reasons, but really, the reason has got to be behind the scenes, just... There are too many characters for them to reasonably make birthday things for every character and not have it break the bank. Fair, and... Oh, okay, so this will raise it because we have a balloon here. Oh, that's what that was. Oh, is that... Where is that headed? Oh, it's just a matter of time. Okay. Just gradually going to go back, and the trick is almost certainly to just use the ore, or we can just keep rolling and be nice and quick. And it's slippery enough tonight, so we have to raise ourselves up. Yeah, that wasn't hard. Okay, cool. So they're not actually going to lower the water level. Rising C4 ruins. Yeah. But also, it's also just a newer game. You know, for a while, people could do that in the other game. They can't do that anymore, but they used to be able to. It's just a matter of... The game is popular enough that they can rely on there being a big market instead of trying to get more money out of a smaller market. That's what's happening with the other game. Just... The market is getting squeezed and squeezed. They're making more and more kinds of games. So the audience is getting split, so they've got to put the screws on the people who still are there. Which is... It is what it is. You can say what you will. Get up here. There are some ruins down here. Let's go inside and... Oh! Just a random fossil sitting in the water at the base. Cool. I should have aimed a little better. Come on. What color are we? That's already almost half. Come on. Weird shark thing. Flying shark thing. That's a couple. Leverage a little. I wonder if they've won it all. Interesting. Yeah, well, it's more of a power creep game. To be honest, it's just that they do also give more pull currency, but they kind of have to because they may also put out far more characters. And again, they put out more characters, which is why they don't have birthday Switchway and Skyway. Because they can't make birthday art for everybody. And if they picked favorites, people would understandably get bothered. And in addition to that... Oh, and we just climb up. And is the banana just right here? No, it's just gold. Okay. Let me see. Because all they gotta do is add numbers and animations. They don't have to worry about form data. Oh, this is some kind of ice. Interesting. Yeah, it's ice. That is... It's a rubber. Okay. As long as we can avoid the terrain that will kill me. Bounce it a bit higher. Can't climb down, so we had to ride it as it rose. Well, it's changing lanes. That's not to say power creep doesn't matter. It's that people either like the game or have enough Stockholm Syndrome to keep playing regardless. Charge punch. Okay, and... Oh, we could have bounced up to get some chips. Yeah, that's whatever. And it's... Oh, I got Bedrock. Interesting. Clearly we toss out the thorns. Got some vanadium. Oh, we need to just break this stuff at the bottom. Okay, and you're breaking through faster than I would like. At least we can break it without it disappearing. There's enough to dig up without breaking the level. Well, if you're not worrying about endgame, power creep only matters so much. It's... Oh, that would have killed me. Okay. That's unbreakable. So you have our apple juice. Let me see. Some sand and stone here. And on that side as well. We may have to try this again. Or I might end up having to actually invest in health, which I would not enjoy. And it goes back the other way. Oh, there's a stone-based pathway. Is it going to lead around to the other side, or what is going to show up here? Is it going to stop around here, or... That one stops here. Let's see something beneath. Those are just crates, that's whatever. On. Clearing the lanes. Nice. If I wanted to get over to the other side, the best option would just be Ostrich Bananza. May as well use it, because what else am I going to use it for? And there we go. Cool. But of course, Bananza's out. But we got it back from the chips. So whatever is our secret banana is clearly, you can even see the little wedge behind. It's gonna be there. So let's check that out. Cool. And there we go. Hi, oh, we need to get in from beneath somehow. There would be some path down there, presumably. I just use ostrich to do this? Maybe. Or pull up a chunk jump? Yeah, you just use ostrich, probably. That's fine. This is what I have it for. Cool. Yeah. Maybe there was probably some other way to do that, but pause for the underpass. And I briefly turned pink. Okay. Well, the main thing about power creep in the game is that since it's not real time, you can strategize a bit better, but it's going to be first and foremost just a DPS numbers check. And if you don't have the numbers, we're back. It's just, you can't do anything. And the same is true for the other game to an extent, but there's at least some involvement of mechanical skill, which tends to make people more willing to put up with it in many cases. Alright. We needed to do that from farther away, didn't we? Well, there's also just one of the funny shark guys over there. That's fine. Oh, that was two-tiered. Okay. Oh, and you die on contact with water. Hi. Hello. Hi. We didn't aim quite right, but we can get in no problem. Even without actually using it to come up. This is an orange. Okay. And, okay, just a bonus gold level. What's it gonna be?
Let's go.
Let's go. Surfing for gold. Good thing I do have surf. Nice. Oh, pick it up and I speed up, jump, speed up, speed up, speed up, jump, speed up. Oh, this is reasonable. Okay. Come on. Okay. That is not gonna quite work. Okay. Oh, well, it's not enough. I wonder if you'll be able to repeat gold levels post-game. Some of them are pretty interesting. I think you give them too much credit. You know, that's part of it, but it's also because if they make the enemies harder, and one of the ways to mitigate difficulty is spending money, you know, there are some people who will just, quote-unquote, get better at the game. There are also people who will just spend money. In the end, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, it's just life, but they wouldn't make it a game unless it made them money. And with any kind of quote-unquote free-to-play game, the reason, you know, besides being the free trial to encourage people to spend money, it's they exist to be people for people who spend to show off too. And it blew up some of that can. Yeah, in a perfect world it would be different, and you would get characters and their associated equipment from just doing quest related probably, but no one is stopping you from playing Final Fantasy X. It's not even that expensive, and it's on PC. Oh, we could pull this off to some extent. Let's achieve liftoff. And this down here is probably just allow you to get up top. This goes up that way, and okay, so this is how we're meant to get to the upper layers. It's not a long level. Okay. I got 15. Okay. 15 out of. Let's continue on our merry-go. Kind of skipped the middle. Okay. Well, we can go over there. I wonder if it'll map the objective over here if we talk to you. Probably, really. Tropical retreat outskirts. No, it still goes back there. Okay. And you, arrow up. Well, it's up that way. Okay. You could climb the big watermelon from here, but the fastest way to reach the top is to use Liftoff Ore. Just tear up a chunk of Liftoff Ore and you'll blast off on a rocky rocket. So that does change it. Oh well. Climb the big watermelon. You can speedrun this game very fast if you want. I can see a fossil just down here. Okay. Wonder what we're even gonna bother fossils here. That's fine. And it's a seafaring banana. The fact that we can just swim there again. A lot of people think there was some sort of water-based transformation. Oh, adrift at sea. Nice. What if we were to just totally wreck this island? Man, there's a tiny bit of Neptunite as a core for the banana, so it can keep moving on something. Well, maybe I should have taken a chunk. Oh well, that's fine. The only things really left would be this island, and okay. Up top. Well, that's not acknowledging that they screwed up, quote-unquote. It's bringing certain characters in line with the gradually raising level of power so that they can rerun them and people will actually roll for them. Because if the power creep never gets adjusted, people are not going to roll for old characters. The other game, you know, if they do a rerun and the characters haven't gotten any stronger and they just suck, no one is going to roll for the rerun. The buff was the free cons for certain old characters because it is a lot harder to make a single character, which is why they don't really do kit buffs. Or even modifications to old characters, coordinating Zhongli or nerfing Mika's charge attack because it was a glitch. The Constellation system, they're using that as buffs, but just letting you get some free cons in a highly limited quantity for characters you already own. And that's the condition, and how you can tell it's meant as a buff. It's for characters you already own, so you can't get it unless you have them, so if you want that C1, you've got to roll for them. That means a rerun is worth something. It's the same kind of thing with maybe a little less effort expended, largely because, again, it has an open world unlike ZZZ, it's real-time unlike HSR. The budget required to make a single character is vastly... See, salty drink, we only seem to change what you say at all. Vastly exceeding what it takes for the other games, which is why they haven't and probably won't do real buffs, quote-unquote. They're using the con system as a substitute because it's already there, and it's a lot harder to make the case for making character modifications instead of just a brand new character. If they did, probably Albedo, because he's been hard power creeped, and if they're not going to put him on standard, they may as well make him better. Especially since his constellations suck, and they're not really much of a buff, aside from maybe C2. Tartaglia's constellations are all also quite bad, because they didn't understand how people would want to use them. Welcome, welcome, well, no, it's time for quest stones with Quistone. Ooh, ready to begin, here we go. What does the Zebra Elder wear on his head? Sunglasses. Okay. Ding, 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 you got it. This is only a month ago. Plus, the sunglasses protect him from the blinding snow. Are they there to shield him from your brilliance? Rolling right along, here comes your next question. Well, I don't have Klee. I don't care. But won't you fund with an eggshell hotel? There's a Pona garden, so a juice bar. Ding, 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 you got it. Do you about that? Perhaps they offer beverages through room service, maybe even eggnog. In the end, Klee... They couldn't make Klee better without totally revamping her kit. So I don't think they would ever actually do a buff like that. Just one question left. Keep your wit sharp, because here it comes. What won't you find on this layer? Coconuts, which is weird. Ding, 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 you got it. Do you miss the sparkling coconuts from days gone by? We see oranges don't explode this time, huh? Well, I've never played a single Donkey Kong Country game, so I wouldn't know. Congratulations, got them all. Oh, right, in TK64, you can use oranges as grenades. Fabulous prize for you, it's a banana. Yeah. How'd I guess? Resort Quizmaster. Until next time. You came back, hat and all. We were a zebra, we dash over the water at full speed for... Oh, that's the thing! You're meant to I actually forgot about that. Okay, inside fruit runs, you'll find a loot of all kinds. Well, I already knew that. Oh, and it's just a cannon. So that's how we get back here. In the end, the only thing about Klee is that she can kind of use Crimson Witch to its full extent, which really only Deloot can actually do. He's got 3 skill uses, which is quite funny. Hi. Fruit Bowl Archipelago Tourist Guide. You can find rare items inside the oranges and pears that grow natively on these islands, or so we have heard. I know, don't worry. And... oh, we've been so weighed down, well, we'll kill you. Get a fossil. We feel light, we feel free. This feels the way to be. Because technically, to get the most use out of the skill bonus of Crimson Witch, you need to use the skill 3 times in short succession. Hey there, big fella. You can smash through 3,000 meters of sand. Cubic meters of sand with slam, we can give you a banana. Smashing stats on the terrain smash aren't worth counting. Water ground for us to cover. So your stats now, and it's of sand, pear, strawberry, orange. I think we already did, didn't we? Or... wait. Sure. No, I was counting the wrong... okay, whatever. Well, in that case, the fastest is going to be Kong, isn't it? Yeah. Cool. I guess we'll just destroy more sand. Cool. And a lot of treasure chests, which is nice. And just fossil maps. Well, once we've smashed enough sand, we can stop. Okay. Guys, again, this game is just Minecraft with Monkey. Well, free is a trap because they're meant, you're meant to pay at least a little for them. You know, they're meant to encourage you to pay at least a little for the premium experience, and I'm fine with that because otherwise I would be playing Final Fantasy XIV, but which would cost a similar amount, but to say that they're free is maybe a little overly prejudiced. Okay, how many more? Let's get the sand. There are a lot of other worthwhile, truly free games. If you look into a lot of old freeware indies, there are a number there. If you just want some, I would recommend trying Cave Story. That game meant a lot to me for a long time. How many things of sand? Okay, we got enough, so we can forget about Smash and Cone forever. Where did you go? Where did you go? Yeah. But what I mean is that they're meant to be more fun when you spend on them. Phil, you're pretty amazing. You know that? 30. Okay, let's go to banana. Resort Smash and Stats. Back to 1. Charge Punch. Fast Charge would be quite nice, though. That's only really meaningful for fighting certain concrete crocodiles. Anything to avoid getting more health and apple juice, I suppose. But actually... where is it? The floating isles hold secrets galore, delicious bananas, and maybe more. It's up there, and... oh, I see a big hole in the ground. This is... that's the big sandbox. Okay. So where am I going to get the Liftoff Ore to actually get up there? That's the question. So here... oh, it reveals it for this Shifty Stone challenge. Okay. And it... will we break through as we... no, not quite. Okay, so we just have to do a dive punch. That's fine. Punch, punch. There we go. We had to keep tapping to reset it. Cool. Can't just hold down. Yay. Searchy Smash lift off to the sky. Yeah. The classic is, of course, Cookie Clicker, though I imagine you know that. And we don't swim so much as we sink. Wish we could skim our way across by surfing. You can use chunks of terrain to swim over water. You know, it's like turf surfing, but wetter. Skills many with up, learn how to surf. It's also in browser, isn't it? Honest to God, if you want, you know, I would give you $5 for a cheap game if you want it. You don't have to live this life of deliberate poverty. Okay. It's sort of... Unless there's something specific you're saving for. Let's make a second. I'd like to be able to get over here. It's only 200 because it's our second. Walk on. Nice. For a single small layer, I'm surprised there's actually Transport Retreat Getaway. Actually two, because Hilltop only had one. Divide and Junction also only had one.
Hey, DK, are you awake?
Hmm?
There are so many different kinds of fruit here, and the juice floats in the sky by itself. It's like I'm dreaming.
But also it's salty. You said you didn't like it.
Do you ever dream about fruit, DK?
I wonder if the juice is salty too.
Wait, better question. Do you ever not dream about fruit?
Maybe it's sometimes gold, I would presume. Bananas, gold, and gold bananas. As one does.
Refreshed and ready
Find
to
the big watermelon. So there's another combat challenge over there, and but again, that's the question. The Liftoff Ore over that way. Another leaf. This is... Make our music. What are you gonna be? Trailfinoid. Okay, so that's what the sharks were called. Trailfinoids. Oh, so we use one to get to the next. Aha, smart. We can't climb them, that's also fine. Boom. Of course, this is easier this way. Fair. And get as much gold as you can. Okay, cool. Nice. Nicely done. Pulverizers. Okay. Glad someone's enjoying themselves. All I will say is that a part-time job is not as taxing as you might think. And if you don't have rent expenses, the money you would get goes pretty far, even from just a part-time job. Yeah, you don't have to work full-time to be employed, and it's... I mean, if you don't consider it worth it, that's your prerogative. But, okay, and... Oh, is we in this at sandbox, or... Not yet, not quite. Okay, so the little ones are here. Is it gonna bring us through if we hand slap? Let me see. Fair, but it's... If you're stingy to the point that you don't even eat breakfast... Thank you, there's still more of us hiding out there. I think that means it's meaningfully impacting your quality of living. And if I were in your position, I would work to change that. But it's your life to live. Oh, and there's our eel. There's another one there. Let me see. Choice is a complicated thing. Choice is always circumstantially constrained, unless you're gonna be all Jean-Paul Sartre, who I despise for a number of reasons. I mean, not just the fact that he was a pedophile, but that's a big one. But he argued that you always have absolute freedom, because in any situation you can just opt out by killing yourself. Which is just so plainly inane that it doesn't even bear repeating. No, that was his legitimate argument. Which is... he legitimately argued that. And we got so far away, you spawned. Okay, whatever. And... let me see... get down here. If we get too far away, you will just respawn. Yeah, the main thing is that you might not feel hungry, but it's... the reason you don't feel hungry is that, you know, you don't use enough energy doing things that require you to have a breakfast. You know, if you ate more, you would be able to do more things if you wanted to. And if you don't want to, that's one thing, I suppose. But what I will say is that hunger, satiety are pretty big influences on your psychology. You may find yourself wanting different things if you have no food. Let's get this in here, and it should probably let us get up somewhere, wouldn't it? Maybe. Take this here. Nice. Resort fragment to recovery and resort fragment to restoration. Nice. And if we reset the area, you'll be dead again, which is unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? And there's a treasure chest. Okay, in the strawberry. It's getting hard to see things with all the trails around. Okay. And there's one right here. Yeah, as someone who says they adhere to science, you may want to look into the gut-brain linkage, if you aren't already familiar. It's the way in and the way out. The arrows lead to treasure. That's a lot of fractals. Okay. Big old sandbars. Holy Lego Star Wars. Oh. The arrows. Well, there's something here, and it's just gold. Okay. We can detonate. Cool. That was... Oh, there's a treasure chest. So imagine that was what they were referring to. And... let me see. Punch. 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 In the end, I've got a fully upgraded sonar precisely for situations like these, if I want to just find everything. That'll work. Mostly just sand pits. Just what arrows do they mean? In the end, I could just excavate everything. It would take time, but... nothing seems to really happen. Oh, it... multiple layers down here. Also, there's a fossil somewhere. See it? Oh, hello. Just in here. Oh, hello. There was a tunnel. I will give you a referral code to the meal shakes that I eat for 2 out of 3 meals of the day. Because it's very cheap, it's nutritionally complete, and all you have to do is pour stuff in a bottle. Oh, okay. Some of them will trick into arrows. Okay. So it's sort of a Picross thing? That's interesting. What are you doing? Or... maybe some of you are leading me astray. Well, it's better eat something than nothing. Mind you. Let's punch. Oh, there. Let's follow each arrow to the next arrow. What's up top? Huh? Now we're to... wait. Something in the picture. Why is it pointing above? It's probably a red herring, maybe. Or... no, this is climbable. Or is it... oh, wait. Wait. Huh? Can I jump? No, this doesn't seem to be climbable, is it? This is quite strange. So, some of these have to be red herrings, presumably. Maybe. Arrows. That's one arrow. This is rather strange. And it's... There was obviously nothing there. You know, in the end, the only thing to really do here is just poke around every spot. Okay. Yeah. There's a banana. One of these was a drop down that I could sooner through, but... This place is vaguely discomforting. Almost a little claustrophobic. Which is to say, not a fan of Santa Claus. Oh, hi there. Broke through that way, and that... Does that lead down? Let's see. Oh, huh. That's just sand that goes straight down there. What about this? You shouldn't listen to us. Okay. I don't know, but there's something about this that is kind of making me nauseous. I don't know why. Okay, so it's just down here. So how was I meant to tell which one was correct? Underground, runaround. The Kaza domain in Golden Apple Archipelago 2. Not sure if you ever experienced that, but it actually made me kind of nauseous. It was very MC Escher and not in a good way. As it was walking on the sides and ceilings of an indoor building, and it, for whatever reason, it was very disconcerting. You know, there are people who complain about vertigo in just basic areas of the game, and that was something I never personally experienced. But it, for whatever reason, that Kaza domain just sickened me physically, and I don't know what it was. Oh, hello, where are you going? You go here. One leading to Trailfinoid hidey holes. Let's see. Gonna go to the underground spot, or what? Oh, there's a banana just inside that. Well, that's funky. And... where'd you go? Where did you go? I suppose that was a cue to dig inside, or maybe. Probably. Well, there is this conspicuously discolored rock. You found a sweet cave. Thank you. Oh, nice. Secret beachside grotto. Nice. Oh, treasure, delight, and pleasure. And then that's 24 out of 41. We're making good pace. Not that I'm in any particular hurry, but I kind of figured this is going to take 2.5 hour session, maybe a little less. That would be good. I think you would make me happy. More importantly, you would make Bala happy, so... I know which side your bread is buttered on. Should pick up some souvenirs, and oh, it's just right there. Tropical retreats. Barrels are underneath. Then... Let's see. Wood's right here. Got that. Cool. A little bit of gold just from breakage. Should pick up some souvenirs, and welcome. Yep, checking into the tropical retreat. Nice. So, is there someone here to talk to who was meant to take us to the right direction? Maybe. Ever dreamed of soaring through the open air? Pick up the Liftoff Ore. Liftoff Ore can make those lofty dreams of flight come true. Grab hold of something and launch straight up just like a rocket. Please note that any chunks thrown out from us fractals will function more like rock than rocket. Okay. And what are you? Surfing? We have curious things to love them collecting. We also specialize on amiibo figures. Fossils are nice too. Do you happen to have any amiibo figures? Any will do. Here's an amiibo. Any amiibo to the NMC touch point. Open space to summon special chunks of material. Oh, so it's shaped as the Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo. That's fun. Fossils. Oh. Interesting. Wonder what that'll do. Let's get this. Hello. It better dry cereal than nothing. But it... Be kind to yourself. Let yourself eat real food at least every now and then. So that should be kind of a... It's about even per. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 probably. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 12 should probably be the last 4-star terrain. 13, 14, and then planet core should be 15 probably. Interesting. Tear up a chunk of this ore into the sky, you'll soar. Up until this juice puddle. Okay, there's a fossil right there. And let me see how I'll find that. Okay, just a dive punch into the water. Come on, try harder. I could have probably just thrown some other rock at it, but it's mostly just sand around, so that would have been a little bothersome potentially. Let me see this here, and... Thank you. No, it's mostly just getting up into this juice. Oh, there's the grow tone for this one. That broke it. Grab this stuff, it can fly. Take a tour of the sky. Take a tour of the sky. With permission. Let me see. Roll or stall, and what are you talking about? That strange dirt pile stopped by the big watermelon for some reason. Smash and tone, and you are... Secret Bananza, the boy now beckon, but alas, we were bound to the ground. Okay, well, you told us about that one there already. Okay, cool. Got a ways over there, the chunks. We've run a full route, more or less. So let's get up to that grow tone, because that's going to be 5 in and of itself, which is crazy. No, 3 in and of itself. One way or the other. There's a pile there, but it doesn't seem to have any special significance, but we have a chip tone, whatever, and hello. Oh, constructone down here will probably break that open. Hello. Gotta go in and break this fossil. Another leaf, and... These rooms are blocked up, but you're itching to get in there right. We just need to cover the material costs. That'll be 1,000 gold or rock on. Okay. Cool. Construction complete. Okay. That'll take me up here. And that does throw, and just immediately dissipate on impact. So let's see. Minecart Country. Oh, a Donkey Kong Country minecart mission. Wonder how we'll find a secret here. Woohoo! It's gonna jump. It's decent. Break through the golden crocodiles. That's fun. Of course, this wasn't in the original Donkey Kong Country games. Yep. Broke the minecart. But there's just a secret banana here. Very nice. The daring drop. Yep. It's probably gonna be our secret there. I'll just take us back. Now we're below. Take us back up. Okay, cool. And it... Of course, we can't go on minecarts. Run a back layer. Okay. There's banana, and then we just go to the next. Rail ride, rest stop, of course. Bits of gold are always a solid where to go. Let's ride. Jump over the thorny ones, break through the golden ones. It's not easy. Oops. Guess who was dumb. That's called bad reaction time, and that's why sleep is important. How did I not hear that? Holy crap. Still got apple juice, but not as cold as sun. Okay. Cool. Jump. I did at least get all the gold. Somewhat. End of the line. Literally. Just that one from the Fred movie where it says, it's the end, bus driver says, this is the end of the line. And he says, you gonna kill us? And he says, no, this is the end of the bus line. You gotta get off. Why do I remember that movie? Nickelodeon TV movie. Level 3 fast charge. Anything past here? Let me see. Does not appear to be so. We could try Bananza, but yeah, that's just unbreakable and we can't do it. That's sad. The sign went in. Okay. Cinnamon toast or cinnamon toast crunch. We should sleep and get some of that back. Okay. Yeah, too much sugar will actually tire you out. If you weren't already aware, just... I would like for you to have the energy to do what you would like to do. Or at least the energy to figure out what it is you would like to do. Okay, good. Just making sure. Just... Let me see, and... Oh, that's the issue. If I wanted to throw a... Oh, that's the trick. I see. If I wanted to turn that into floaty ore, I would need to toss it... No, you gotta do that right in the ground. Okay, that's certainly some level of comfort. It didn't go as high as I expected. Okay, we gotta aim a little over, and yep, it turns it into the floaty stone. That's the trick. Can get that up there, and now go to the grotto. Exactly, that's the power of solving puzzles. Cool. Do that from the bridge, feed us some gold. 62,322. Anesthesia does not count. Another 2,000. 3,000 in total, or... How many? Okay, it's 4,000 total, yeah. Can't eat any more. Good thing we just have lots and lots of gold. Cool. That's why you collect. The Resort Grotto. The Hungry Resort Grotto. And... the Sated Resort Grotto. They all follow the same exact name scheme. Okay. Cool. Oh, banana. Now we got 31 out of 41 bananas, 23 out of 30 fossils. Wonder where the rest are gonna be. We should be able to use this to get up top, potentially. Yeah, we can. Good. Now let's just plunge down and get a floating freebie. It was basically a freebie. Isn't that one chick from Wuwa? Never mind. Let's see what you have to say now that we got it. And pick that up. Hello, you. We are bound to the ground, so you just have some sample dialogue now. Okay. Tubes. And to what end? That's disconcerting. There are many things that I'm glad have not happened to me, and that's gotta be one of them. Let me see. That... The thin dude did not come back. Huh. Interesting. Another one's up there. There's not much past the watermelon. Well, there's this big spot over here. Imagine there should be a good number of fossils, and basically about to pound the big switch. Which is understandable. Logically comprehensible. There you are. Maybe we should have gotten a little closer. No, it does contact it. That's good. Please don't come back too quickly. And it... Well, another one. Slightly higher. Oh, okay, so stents, basically. They were doing some stents. Okay. Now that's not pleasant. Okay. And then... there is one of them. Let's see a banana, so we'll just down. How are we gonna get higher, though? If you hit one of those shifty things with a chunk, it'll shift into a solid platform. See what happens when you hit one of the liftoff ore? Well, it makes more liftoff ore. I tried it already. So now, what if I just gotta hop down? Okay, that's fine. Kind of a waste. That's okay. We'll just go back around. I could have waited. Down from Skydive Isle. Huh. Another one. Okay. Stay at 3 max hearts and just make my Bananza strong. That is my intended plan of attack. What is that island? Something down there. Interesting. We may as well just glide back. Sure. What? It's not gonna make much difference. It'd still be faster to teleport. Okay. And we're high enough in the camera angle enough that you can see it actually pop out of nowhere. I'm surprised it didn't un-Bananza me. Huh. As you can see, lots and lots of Bananza from gold. You can also get it from terrain destruction, but that's how I did it. There's an island underneath. Interesting. I'm just surprised they had to do it multiple times. Yeah, one is bad enough. So it's just a fossil here. Okay. Oh, because you couldn't hear. Okay, so you had childhood deafness. Oh, wow. Huh. Let me just see with a liftoff ore. And we got to aim slightly higher. Now we can get up to here. Cool. Let me just check it. Hello, Bala. How are you doing? Liftoff ore. How did I miss? That was embarrassing. And aim for you. It's in the middle one. That's right. Others are silly and pointless. Try it. And then there's a fossil down there. I don't see any. If we made a resort, I mean, again, it would be a teleport, which would be wise to get back here quickly. Lots of fossils in here. Quick snack on Skydive Isle. So this is what it's called then. Yeah. Makes sense. So the dive from Skydive Isle was meant to be done from here, so we could get back quickly to the hideaway, but we messed it up, of course. Big watermelon observation log. Shouldn't be an observation melon? Never mind. One day a seedly plant grew like none other. We ate it and grew inside our belly, and then we died. It seemed for a while that it would never stop growing. It's so big now. But we do wonder how such a magnificent fruit must taste. When someone strong and hungry come break open the watermelon for us. I wonder if it'll turn the water all red. Just kidding, no one is that strong or that hungry. Well, we just want to get down. We're metaphorically hungry. Okay. Well, at least it's better now, so you can hear my dulcet tones. Only 300, rock on. Got a third. But again, I don't imagine there's going to be a fight in here, so... And the banana's just behind. Skydive Isle's side pocket. And of course, making the getaway makes it a little easier to spot, I suppose, but it's not a big deal one way or the other. Cool. What are you going to say to us? Enragement, child?
You awake?
That was more a 2A awake than a 3A awake, honestly.
Yummy fruit? I love this place.
She literally said she didn't like the fruit and it was too
We
salty.
should stay here
I hate this
forever.
stupid child.
Oh, but if we could do this every day,
Ah.
it wouldn't feel special anymore. Well, we'll just have to come back and visit a bunch of times. Right, DK?
Probably not, actually. I'm gonna get all the bananas here. Thank you for reminding me to not choke. A certain other person might tell me to choke. So I get all the bananas on this layer. I might have to come back once for post-game, but other than that, I don't imagine at all. Okay. Come on. And it is shifty stone. That is... just going across. I don't see any liftoff all around here, so... Am I just meant to use Ostrich? Well, we could actually clamber up if we're very, very good at it. There. Maybe a chunk jump. Wow. Ouch. Well, you know, you don't win every one of them. Just most of them. Okay. So we got barrels. Is it going to be ore or... And it's just gold. In that case, I do wonder if that was meant to be using ostrich here, but it shouldn't be necessary. I can do a chunk jump, chunk serve. Sure. Jump and just like that. Nice. Now we can just chunk jump across. Yeah, there we go. Basic movement abilities. Gotta love it. Okay. So, over here, smashing stats of water. I suppose that makes some sense. Okay, come on. Fossil underneath, shifty smash, footing, rotation. I know all about rotations. Okay. Let's go in. Go that. What kind of fight is this going on? 3 buzzoids, so it's just tossing chunks. You are... Oh, we have to rift off and... interesting. Because we're going to be moving meanwhile. That makes it rough. Also, you have to throw a bit above because of the trajectory. That's fun. Cool. That was an inventive way to do things. I enjoyed that. The Banandium chip they dropped is, of course, just gone forever. Okay. Battle aerial aiming. What about any of the other princesses? Oh, so are the stents permanently there, or have they maintained their shape since? Oh, so that's how we're meant to do it. There's a rope ladder. Oh, a rope ladder down to that banana, which drops down to the next level, so we repeated things pointlessly, because of course we did. Great! Okay. Let me check this. More than one getaway in this layer. We're getaway concierge. Let's do the chip exchange so we can get the one unique banana in the listing. Banana for 100 chips, handling for 300. Rock on, enjoy your banana. Cool. Resort layer bought banana. Resort chip exchange. Okay, good. I imagine that would get uncomfortable after long enough, so... I don't know, you would get used to it. Always tip. Okay. Spiritually American video game. Okay. So there's a chest... Okay, it is hard-coded. It's in there. Okay, cool. Fossil map. So it's an error? Huh. Okay. There's one underneath that I saw on the way, but I'm definitely gonna need to, for a number of them, just dig up fossil maps. That's fine. See that there. Oh, yeah, I already saw that. I just don't remember it because I'm too tired. Okay. Well, color leaf, and it's gonna be down here. Let's see. We need the ore to... Or we could... It's probably just meant to be done with the ostrich glide. I do appreciate that even if you don't touch the button, the impact alone does a sonar pulse if you dive from a great height. It's a fun little touch. It's a shame you can't do sonar when you're climbing a rope ladder. Oh well. Not that it matters, because it's... They accounted for that. Also, I didn't get that strawberry. That's right. Probably a banana then. Probably. Actually, we can just clamber around. Should be the other side of there. Just make sure we don't fall. And then. Oh. Let me... Which... Oh! Main thing is that when I was in this island before and did that platforming challenge, I forgot in my infinite wisdom to use any of this liftoff ore to actually get up time. So let's do that now. Go for it. Just barely enough. And, oh, you're stuck on the strawberry. Okay, that's fine. Strawberry. I suppose we have to actually destroy the strawberry? Maybe. So what is in here other than a lizard? Come on. This is fun how they're stuck to certain types of terrain. Yeah. It's the only solid strawberry, isn't it? I think. Come on. Well, did you go somewhere? Where did the rest go? Well, if I can't see it, maybe it's not my problem. Maybe. It was just for those chips. I didn't even see a fossil on this island, but I suppose that was worth our time. Okay. Oh, it fell down here. What a surprise to see ruins rise from the sea. Branch block? I'm actually not familiar. What's a branch block? Is that nerves or blood vessels or what is that specifically? And it was where again? The one. I'm just gonna need to jump down and grab some liftoff ore or something like that. Pain, pain, pain. What are you gonna say? Great job reaching the top. Big watermelon is so close you can almost taste it. Okay, okay, so come this far and I can go even farther. There's no will tell you the best way to conquer the big watermelon, get way up high, then take a dive. Oh, hello! You came. Time to get some monkey game. How are you doing? So basically your nerves, you have delayed nerve impulses. So essentially you can't react physically. Not necessarily in a mental sense, but you don't react as quickly physically. Interesting. That's unfortunate. Okay, we gotta clamber down. Oh, okay, heart, not the... Okay, so it's a matter of physical performance. So the heart doesn't adjust as quickly to heavy activity? You don't have to answer if you feel uncomfortable, but that's not something I'd heard of before. See this here, and let me see. Got to, where was the other? Okay, it was all the way down to here. That is going to be a bit to actually get down here. Any of these, any moment, I could just fall. Yeah, you see, we cross over to the other side, which I didn't want to do. Actually, yep, that was where we fell off. Ah, that's infuriating. Okay, so it's just a regular heartbeat. Okay, well, as long as you're okay with it, as long as it doesn't kill you. The easiest way would, of course, be to just use ostrich, but that's for quitters. The more things we can do with basic movement abilities, the better. So you have to torture yourself. That's what the game's all about. Okay, it was actually the other side that worked best. And now we fell, but it's okay now. Okay. Oh, we can just climb back up, and it's... How many more bananas in this layer? It's... Where's the 7th? There are 3 more somewhere. And I am confused. There are 3 more fossils. There's locations we don't know, because one is just back here somehow. Question is, of course, whether it will just be on the way. Even if it isn't, I can literally just grab and toss. Come on. There. Move around to the next, and it's platform by platform. Fun. Just, wait until this one goes. Cool. It's a time thing. Come on. This should hopefully take me up high enough, and it kind of... Oh, actually, it's active while we're holding it, so all we have to do is pass through, and we can actually get on the other side and drop. Okay, that makes it significantly easier. If only I had known. Blast off boardwalk. Walking isn't boring at all. Whatever. So now this is moving through the juice. Oh well. Well, so right there. Launch. Got split by the chunk. I wonder if we had broken it, whether it would have worked. Just without having a break. Above the big watermelon. You hear less from one of your ears? I didn't know either of your ears talked to. So again, it's... 2 more we haven't found, so we'll just go chest digging. We can do that for a banana, too, I suppose. And now, let's aim. Did we have to do it from this high? I bet we did. That lagged for a minute. Oh, and it... Oh, hello. More. Dig into the big watermelon. This is different than I expected. Okay, I could try zebraing, I suppose, but gold is right here, and we can get a gold piece. We can just keep on digging in to this chamber of the watermelon. This is starting to actually maybe gross me out a little. Hello, Voidcon. And that's a banana in the next layer. Wonder what it is. And it does blow up the entire watermelon, as expected. Does it turn the water red?
Wow, talk about making us
It does not turn the water red, but it sends a couple of watermelon chunks out in places. That seems to be something that may be worth investigating. Big watermelon memorial! Okay. That caught me off guard. Oh, but that means if you wanted to be really fast, if you were speedrunning, you could just dig into the melon. It just gets right there. Of course, that would be very lame. Incredibly lame. So let's see if any of these chunks are anything really. Oh, there's a holy came out of. Okay. It's interesting that, you know, in electrocardiogram is sometimes an EKG, sometimes they call it an ECG, but then an echocardiogram, they just call it an echocardiogram, because, you know, you'd confuse it. It's interesting. Well, let's just surf. Let's surf it. So is that a fossil? Let me see. It's gold. Hello. Anything to do if we punch our way through the watermelon? It doesn't really appear to be the case. We could surf on a chunk of watermelon. I wonder how fast this will erode in water. Dirt materials make sense to erode quickly in water, but melon, not as much. And some gold here too. Chunks oftentimes indicate something, and I hear something. Oh. No. Investigation of the water. There's golden seeds or whatever. I suppose I will be digging for my life in order to get some more treasure chests. That's fine. But it really is a question of... There are 2 more fossils as locations I have not been made aware of, and again, you would really think there might be an aquatic transformation, and then there just isn't one. This drops out some. Okay. In what sense was it free? As in, they decided they weren't going to have extra charge, or because insurance determined that? You know, had you already... Was there some sort of maximum testing copay that had already been met? So all the others would have been at no additional charge to you? Because that's normally how that sort of thing would happen. Oh, there's another fossil around, it seems. Can we eat the big melon now? Probably could already. Just about bravery. So where is... Oh, it was literally just on top of this. Okay. Okay, so it might have been that you had already met some sort of urgent care, maximum determined liability from your insurance or something. I mean, this was years ago, so I don't imagine you would be really big in that, but... And that's exactly it, because it... You know, they would get to collect more without it being any additional cost to you. So, for them and you, that's a win-win situation. I don't know if this spawns treasure chests. I haven't gotten any around here. I do wonder how they determine which terrain spawn treasure chests, because it... Not apple juice, but not... That's right. I haven't found Cranky on this layer. It's gotta be somewhere, right? Let me see. One way or the other. So it's apple juice and... Oh wait, there was something here. Don't imagine that'll be anything special on its own, but there was a readable plaque. And oh, the sun is shaped like a banana slice. I didn't even think to check. Okay. Oh, and there's a fossil right here. Okay. So climbing the giant watermelon shaft was a good idea eventually, I suppose. Let me see some things. So there's one more, and I can only begin to imagine what it's going to be, but this is something. Saga the Explorer 2 verse 14, there's water as far as we can see. It's warm here, the sunlight is strong, it feels nice to dip our feet in the water. We feel saltiness against our stone hide. Sand is damp and clay-like, with vibrant fruits buried in it everywhere. After eating our fill, we slept in the shade of a tree before we knew our nap had lasted several years. So it's been over the course of maybe a century that we explored. That we were well rested, it's time for us to head for the next sinkhole onward to the origin of us. Capitalize. But there is one more on this layer. Let me just see. It's just looking for a conspicuously empty spot, I suppose. That's fine. Maybe over here. Maybe. These are decent spots to try to dig in. It's just... Again, haven't found Cranky. He should be here somewhere. Generally on a floating platform, which I haven't quite found. These are the submerged ruins under the water. Aside from that, it's not much. I should just go back and dig a bit around here. This is a spot that's found some chests, but it's... There are 2 more bananas. Underground runner. Oh, it's in the underground. I hate that place. It actually makes me kind of physically ill. So it's 20 and 7 and 20. We can check that there, but I wonder if this is where a fossil might be. Let's just... Instant. That's right. That's pretty nice. Causes us to stay in place, but it's just getting cold. Wherever that last fossil is, I'm very curious as to where it is, because we're just getting these. Implies that whatever's left is currently inaccessible or far away enough, and that is really... It's still faster to just put it manually. Oh, well, I actually don't know. Oh, that's fine. And it's more mango juice than even the capacity for. So the smart thing is to do is probably just going to be to obliterate the entirety What was this over here? Did I not check that? Wait. Wait. Oh, no, this just goes around the entire layer. So that's what that is. That's the issue. I suppose it's time to go down to the sandbox again, which, like I said, it... in the same way as that weird Kaza domain in Golden Apple 2, there's something about it that makes me physically disconcerted. A little nauseous. Maybe it might be cathartic to destroy this entire thing. Did it, you found it. We are quite astounded. Yeah, disgusting, disgusting. It's somewhere in here, so let's destroy everything. I just want it gone forever. It can't gross me out if it goes away. Okay. Come on. I'll destroy all of this, and I'll destroy all of you. My vengeance. My vengeance. It's just... I don't know what it is, but it... This is gonna sound even crazier, but it's in the kind of way that cheese with holes in it also makes me kind of weirded out at times. It's just a thing that should not be. Oh, and I suppose we have to be in a certain level of proximity? Oh, and it was just here. Well, alright. At least we got one. It seems to be a proximity question. That's really interesting. But there's no way it's not down here. Okay. We can punch through until we stone our way into a banana. Is it the most elegant way of doing things? Not in the slightest. If it's what it takes, it's what it takes. We'll get 5 billion things of gold along the way. Is it? I just want to destroy this underground sandbox, honestly. Hello, Earth? Agartha jokes can be fun. But aside from Donkey Kong Bananza, it's not true. On a similar note, and this is my Fate fan talking. I'm sorry, apologies in advance to certain individuals in chat. Is it? Maybe it's not here. Maybe. Found bananas. Got 6, 8. Maybe it's not here. Huh. Well, whatever. I'm just not seeing banana. But what really surprises me is, again, the fact that we aren't getting banana treasure chests, which would suggest some of them, I imagine, are deliberately hidden, so you can't just cheat your way through the labyrinth, which implies that this might be one in the labyrinth. I don't know. I really don't know. But we can break and get some bones at least. Oh well, that's fine. We're getting a lot of... No, we did get a banana map. So that's gonna be... Let me see. And it is underground, and it... Huh? Wait. I wasn't meant to find that one. Whatever. But... And now I can actually see it. Now I can soar. That was the idea. You know, I've talked so much about cheating. This is the real cheating. How was I supposed to find this? Just sand? I guess. Means down. Oh, it... Is that... Oh... That's the trick. As in, don't listen to us. They say don't listen to us, and by that they mean you actually have to go in the opposite direction as they... Okay. But... Okay, one of the chapters in FGO is called Agartha, which sort of... I believe Agartha is one of the sort of ideas, of names of one of the original Hollow Earth concept in terms of, you know, the insides of the Earth. But it combined it with the idea of Lemuria, which is before the concept of continental drift was pioneered. since lemurs are on the Indian subcontinent, Africa, and Australia, there was a theoretical continent, which of course doesn't actually exist, known as Lemuria, that was conceptualized as sort of a bridge between all three, where lemurs came from, to explain why there are lemurs on all three continents, including ones that are pretty far away, because people didn't know about continental drift. So it's between 19 and 21. Let me see. It's 19 and 21 is interesting. No, really, where is Cranky? 19. And then... wait. 23. 21. 19. 21. So it...
Should we teleport?
Cranky should be somewhere between those, right? Maybe. And I do know there's that Journey to the Center of the Earth movie that I have not seen. And also, does that have anything to do with the idea of dinosaurs at the center of the Earth, or am I mixing that up? But Crank is not here. But it's somewhere in between these, and it's currently accessible. I can only think of Cranky. It's number 20. And that is Shifty Smash, Lift Off to the Sky, and Zork Quizmaster at the Cannon Crossroads. So maybe it's inside the giant watermelon. I'm tempted and... oh! I didn't notice, but you can see he eats a little bit of it, and that's fine. In terms of physical position, this would make the most sense. Don't see any banana coming up, though. I can try to get through. It's not dropping any gold. But the only thing I can maybe think of is... Cranky. So we haven't found him yet, and he has so far been on everywhere without exception. But even still, that... suppose it would maybe make sense once things get rough enough for him to stop showing up, but so far that hasn't been something. And I can't see him here. Okay, let's... now we're in the water. And it... I guess I could try a banana map if I was desperate enough, but it's... again, that is, in fact, Clutterstock. Nothing that requires a zebra. Got inside the fruit land. And I don't see... oh, and it sends us through the banana. That's fun. Don't see Cranky anywhere around here. No, really. Where could he be? Because again, usually it's... you look up, you find one of the glue gun platforms, you throw something at it to bring him down, and then he yells at you and gives you a banana. It didn't happen this time. Huh. Some birds. No, legitimately. Maybe I'll just buy it and I give up. Let's see. Sure, we have enough gold and I just want to move on. I give up. I'm a failure. You two can sense treasure when you sing right, and then hold L to make some music and track down some treasures. What do you mean by that? Did I have to sing for somebody? Wait. Huh. Oh, I feel so dumb. I didn't check out that coastline enough, and that's where he must be. If it is Cranky, and by process of elimination, it has almost certainly got to be. I could see there was a little... hole in the rock at the bottom I was meant to swim through. Yeah. Yeah. Right here. There you are, you piece of... Okay. Hi. Oh, we took 1,000 gold. Hoku's big hairy mud finally turned up. All you have to say... Anything new to say? Okay. He does not have anything new to say. Menacing manicures and poor personal hygiene. Got something for ya. Frankie Banana, and that's every banana. Frankie's resort ring. That does mean, among other things, and again, why did we turn pink? Got all 41, we got all 30, so we can just buy out
Should we teleport?
stuff from the shop. From the fractone on this layer. Let's do it. Clothes. We wear those. Welcome to the style shop. Shed that surface all stone. Digging the underground fashion scene. Go to see what's in stock. A fossils found within this layer's payment. Banana gradient fur. Rich and lively like your absolute favorite fruit. It's cheap. Wave gradient fur. Radical and energizing like a ride on a gnarly wave. And dragon fruit gradient fur. Tasty and exotic like the fruit of a coastal cactus. And shiny magenta fur. Sparkly and shiny like a flower petal catching the light of dawn. And I think that's the most expensive. I think they've been 10 at most. That's the most expensive fur color we've gotten yet. This is a sort of smaller side level, which means it's just paint. Let's do it. It's just sort of in order. Okay.
Looking good.
Thank you. Looking good. I'm not sure what sort of hot take one could really have on a Hollow Earth theory. The one thing maybe might be the really fun schizo maps are the flat Earth ones where they believe that Antarctica surrounds the entire Earth as an ice wall, and they theorize various continents outside of the ice wall. One of them is often Atlantis. Sometimes they have Agartha. It's very amusing. So is this going to be a real layer or a junction type? That was a long fall. Poppy Kong, slight independent, she hides the true nature of her work from everyone. What do you mean by that?
Bye, weird fruit! You were fun!
Again, you said it tasted
We
bad.
had so many back-to-back battles.
We need gold in
Nice
here.
to relax for once.
Can't go outside, and it does curve.
That huge watermelon was so cool. Too bad.
Seawater is usually more lukewarm than cool. Oh well. Let's bust through this rock. I don't even know who Luke is. Breaks the concrete. Oh, that didn't go on the right. So we actually have to direct it. Interesting. To angle it slightly. That's how that goes. That's okay. I missed that. No, that's okay. There was nothing left. Okay. Where are we now? Now, flat Earth is more interesting than Hollow Earth, because you can get a lot crazier with it. Cannot be destroyed no matter how hard you strike them. Neptunite and metal. Oh, Tempest layer. So it's a real layer. 900. Oh, and it's elephants in raincoats. Oh, you can see elephant-shaped natural landforms. Mount Gusty Tusk. So presumably we're going to get elephant here, which, for better or worse, I already know exists. That goes far in it. Elder is not on this level, so it's going to be second or below. Just as it was with Lagoon and Freezer. It's honestly weirder that Ostrich was on the first level forest, but I think this is a pretty beefy. Well, it's wide and tall, but it's not that big. I think this will be another time. I don't think I'll do this. I still need to make a short for today, among other things, so. Got frog, fish, and some kind of bird? Stingray? Airplane fossil? Well, I can't see. There are a total of 72 this layer in. 16 I see so far. That's okay. Well, and I still gotta buy Silk Song for tomorrow. So, I'll do that. I think I'm gonna get it on Switch 2 actually, because got the HD Rumble, and then I can also give it to my dad via digital sharing once I'm done with it. So, and a little earlier than expected, but that's okay because I'm stupid tired. So I'll be seeing you maybe tomorrow. We'll see, unless I explode. Adios, Son Dragon.